We are back again. We're taking a step up the pyramid. We're climbing a rung on the ladder, and hopefully this time this video goes slightly better than the League 2 predictions. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. And if you didn't catch our League 2 predictions, then I think it's fair to say there was a few imposters in there.
There was, guys. You know what? It's no good enough, but we're here for the leagues that matter. League 1, the whole league round.
Aye, League 2 is irrelevant, but League 1's where it's at.
I tell you, no, League 1's got some big clubs, man.
Some heavy hitters for sure. But yeah, unfortunately, we made a couple of mistakes when it came to teams that were in League 2 that actually weren't in it. But we rectified it and we got through to the end. And now hopefully we can have a nice plain sailing League 1 prediction video here. That's what I'm hoping for.
Hopefully so, folks. And I tell you what, looks like a competitive league. But the real question is, who is going straight down? For me, there's only one team that's going straight down, and it is Peterhead.
Peterhead?
Yep.
What makes you think Peterhead over East Fife?
Dick Campbell.
Aye, that's actually true. Aye.
I mean, you hear about the power of the punch. I've got the power of the bonnet.
Well, I'm going to have to agree with that, actually. I was leaning towards Peterhead, to be fair. Just came up last season from League 2. I think they could be going straight back down. Yeah, they just haven't really done enough, in my opinion, to justify me putting them any higher. So, yeah, I'm happy to go with Peterhead in the relegation playoffs of Euro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or relegation altogether, not about playoffs, just relegations, period.
We'll go with that then, big man. So, I think that just means, well, I mean, you were thinking East Fife, so are you thinking East Fife for the playoffs, or?
Just for the pure fact that they've just come up, I was thinking,
I'll agree with that then.
I mean, I was leaning towards them, but here, no, I could make a case. I do think with Dick Campbell in charge, we could see East Fife do something. So I'm leaning towards not putting them into the playoffs. If you want to make a case, make an argument.
I don't really have anyone else though.
Well, let's have a wee look here. Who have East Fife brought in? Let's see this. None.
No one.
No.
Not one single player.
They've loaned in a couple of players, but no one permanent.
Any cooperation agreements?
Doesn't look like it. They brought in Lewis Latona from Livingston and Ewan McLeod from Dunfermline.
Fuck it, they're going ninth.
Yeah, unfortunately, just no signings, so other than 2 loanees. So, East Fife then will be in 9th. Right, now we're moving in to mid-table. So, 8th place. Who are you going with? We've got Alloa Athletic, Cove Rangers, Queen of the South, Hamilton Inverness, Kelty Hearts, Montrose, and Stenhousemuir. Who are you leaning towards? Who are you thinking?
I'm leaning towards Stenhousemuir.
That's who I'm leaning towards now. They've signed a lot of players, but doesn't necessarily mean any of them are good.
I can't be shocked if they finished any higher than this, man, so I'm going with them to finish 8th.
I agree. I'm going to go with Stenhousemuir in there, right? That's just got our 8th place team. Who are you thinking for 7th? I'm going to have a look at and see who I'm not thinking. I'm having a look at the teams that I believe will be higher than 8th. Right. I'm leaning towards either Alloa or Montrose.
I'm going to go with...
Now, tell me why it shouldn't be one of them. Make an argument against one of them.
They're both a bit shite, my friend. I can't really tell you why they wouldn't be going in there. I'll go with Alloa, man. Look at the B they've got in their logo. His wings are going to get clipped. You know, at some point...
Sting like a butterfly.
At some point, he's going
to... Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Alright, Muhammad Ali. But, I mean, at one point, he's going to sting someone, and his arse is going to get ripped in two, and he's going to finish 7th.
Right, well, there you go. And are we happy to go Montrose in 6th then, or...
Links Park linking up to the 6th spot.
Alright, and then that means one more team here in the mid-table. Cove Rangers, Queen of the South, Hamilton, Inverness, or Kelty Hearts. So, this is tough.
I think it's a battle of the Rangers and Hearts here. And I'm going to go Hearts to finish 5th.
Based on...
I think the other 4 are better.
Well, they have lost Scott Allen, like...
Yeah, that's a big player to lose.
Kelty Hearts have lost Scott Allen. I'm looking at Cove Rangers. What have they done? They brought in Robbie Much from Ayr United. Brought in 2 brothers from Cove Ramblers. Brought in a loan player from St Johnstone. Not really seeing much here, but do you want to go Hearts and
I'll go Kelty Hearts, yeah.
Nah, right, I'll give you it.
Right, up next, I think an interest. See Hamilton, they're under a transfer embargo. They haven't signed anyone.
True, and they have lost a lot of players. They've lost a shitload of players, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with their squad.
Fuck it, I'm going Hamilton fourth. I think they'll finish top four, but I'll say bottom of the four.
Fair, I'll give you that. Right, I'm thinking up next. I'm leaning towards Cove Rangers in third.
I'd agree, because I think Queen of the South need a big season.
So you're going to go Cove Rangers. I'm going to go Cove Rangers. Right, so now we have the battle for first place. We've got Queen of the South and we've got Inverness, Caledonian Thistle. Let's have a quick look here at what these teams have done. So in terms of Inverness, Caledonian Thistle, they brought in Oscar McIntyre from Hibernian, David Witherspoon from Dunfermline, who I think that's a decent signing.
No, that is.
Former Premiership player, former St Johnstone player. Ross Millins came in from Morecambe. Joe Chambers has come in from Dunfermline, another decent signing. Logan Ross from Ross County. Ross Monroe, goalkeeper for Falkirk, is a decent signing. So, I mean, Inverness have brought in... They've brought in players that you know, and I think when you're bringing in... When a League One club is signing players that you know, then to me that's normally a good sign.
Yeah, I'll go Queen of the South.
Well, we haven't looked at Inverness, we haven't looked at Queen of the South first. I mean,
yeah, but you know what? We'll have a quick glance, but they're not signing players I know, I'll tell you that much.
Jack Stott from Middlesbrough. Do you know him?
No, he could have played on Saturday, but...
Jack Hanna from Middlesbrough as well.
It's not quite Roger Hanna, is it?
It's not quite. Taylor Charters from Carlisle, and they've brought in on loan Colberg from Kilmarnock and Callum Penman from St Mirren. And in terms of players that they've lost Harry Cochrane, who went to join Arbroath. Of course, Harry Cochrane, former Hearts man who scored in that 4-0 thrashing when Hearts brought Celtic's 69-game unbeaten record, brought that closing, brought that coming crashing down to an end. And Harry Cochrane was only 16 in that game, and he really put Brendan Rodgers to the sword.
When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
I think you could say a 16-year-old Harry Cochrane sent Brendan Rodgers packing to the Premier League.
Who's going to send Brendan Rodgers packing this year?
Derek McInnes, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Anyway, yeah, I've seen enough. I will go with you. I say Queen of the South up next in second spot.
Yes, I'll agree with that.
And Inverness, I think, are too good to be in League One. Last year they had their problems, the 15-point deduction. They managed to fight back. They stayed in the league. I think that's the main thing. That was their focus. But now they need to push on, and they should be looking to win this league. At the very minimum, a playoff spot. But I think they do have a squad, and I think they've got the players capable. And yeah, just looking at the players that they've brought in as well, I would be surprised if Inverness don't have enough and don't end up winning League One. So I agree with you. Put them top, and I think that is our predictions right there. So to win League One, we're going to go Inverness. Playoff spots, second, third and fourth, we're going with Queen of the South, Cove Rangers and Hamilton Academical. Mid-table, we're going with Kelty Hearts in fifth, Montrose sixth, Alloa 7th, Stenhousemuir in 8th. The relegation playoffs, we're going with East Fife in 9th. And in last spot, we're going with Peterhead. Listen, I think that Campbell is very experienced. I wouldn't be surprised if he's making us look a bit foolish come the end of the season. I know I agreed with 9th, but I also wouldn't be surprised if you see East Fife finish high up the mid-table.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be either, but the thing for me is, as we've said with Inverness, people are writing them off pretty much because of what happened. I mean, they had Duncan Ferguson for a wee bit, and then last year was a bit of a mess, but if there's one guarantee this year in this league, I think it's Inverness win it, man. I'll go as far as saying that.
I wasn't too sold on them until I just checked who they brought in, and I think they've made some really good signings. So
well, they have.
For me, Inverness win this league.
And it'll be all over.
Simple as that.
Could be all over by like February.
Anyway, guys, that's it. We will catch you in the next one. Let us know your thoughts down below. We're going with Inverness, pretty unanimous. I thought it would be closer, but just checking the signings, I was like, nah, Inverness are taking this, and Inverness should be in the minimum. Inverness should be a championship club, so we'll see if they can
We
get
need
back
our
there.
city clubs back.
Get them back in. I was going to say top flight. Wouldn't mind if they got back to top flight. Anyway, guys, that is it. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.